Hello, welcome to another 103 TV. I'm very excited today because a great gentleman's come to join me today, Darren Stanton. Darren, just explain a little bit about what you do before we tell everybody how people can come to see you. It's very special, honestly, trust me on this. I've got to watch my eyes, I've got to watch what I say.
People often say I'm special, so thanks for that. So yeah, essentially, I mean, we've all probably heard of body language, and essentially what we do with our body is our facial expressions gives kind of quite accurate clues in terms of what we're thinking and what we're kind of wanting to do on the inside. You know, so sometimes people aren't very comfortable and that kind of leaks out into their body language. So it's really interpreting what's happening on the inside of the person.
So during this interview, okay, you could say anything you like to me. If it's sort of omitting whatever, please tell me that. Just say, stop you there, John, because you're omitting whatever. All right.
But we're actually too late for that now.
Okay, right, okay. I'll just, I need to walk off that way very quickly. It's going to be a fantastic event coming up. We'll give everybody the details, surely. The Mansfield Business Network. It's the very last one of the year, of course. It's a Christmas-themed event, and you'll be there specifically doing your thing. Now, tell us a little bit about how you started. Quote, the human lie detector.
Yeah, it's a bit of a journey. So essentially, I started off doing psychology at uni. So for those people that are watching that are old enough to kind of remember, there was a show with Robbie Coltrane called Cracker, who used to kind of solve crimes as a psychologist for the police. And I thought, what a great job! I'll do psychology, and then quickly realised it didn't exist, that job really. And I essentially went in the prison service, trained as a psychologist, and within a short space of time, I realised that it wasn't really for me. And I was mooching around for a little bit and realised, the police seemed quite a good career. So sort of ended up being a police officer for quite a long time. But generally, throughout my service, I took advantage of, there isn't now, but there used to be sort of opportunities to do like professional development and different courses and things like that. So along the course of my service, I trained in lots of other psychological disciplines. And also, of course, on a daily basis, you were talking to people that were potentially lying to you on interview or interrogation, as they say in other countries. So really, it was back in 2010 that I was looking to leave the police and do something different. And media was always a bit of a passion of mine, and performing. And I met a guy who essentially said, I've come up with a name for you, and it's the human lie detector. And since then, it's just kind of continued.
So the body language thing came first, and then it sort of morphed into the lie detector.
Into kind of a brand almost, yeah.
I can tell right at the moment that this man's reading me. I can tell it's kind of scary at times. But what do you see from me at the moment?
Well, obviously, I'm not just saying this, but you've got great eye contact. So eye contact's a great one, because generally eye contact is around 4 to 5 seconds of kind of when you speaking to a colleague or someone that you work with, or a new friend. And when people are being deceptive, for example, trying to lie to you, they will tend to overcompensate eye contact, because the myth is that a lie can't look you in the eye. And so therefore, generally, always look at someone's eye contact, because around 5 seconds, people feel it comfortable to look away or kind of blink. And then I'm looking for a baseline. So, what are you doing with your hands? What you do? How fast are you breathing? Where are you pointing your feet if you're standing up? So there's all different things that we do. Like a doctor would test your breathing, your oxygen levels. With what I do, I look at someone, if I'm working, that is. Like, I'm not switched on all the time, consciously. So it's about getting a baseline. And then, for example, if I'm working, say, in a private situation, it could be a theft, or it could be some other important thing with a big consequence. The person that's suspected will have lots of changes in those baselines. So that's kind of how it works. So I'm looking for baseline, and then looking to compare later on, is that person consistent with their baseline or not, and why?
I'm being very careful now with things, but on the event on the day, obviously you'll be doing all this sort of stuff. Will you be picking on certain people? Will you be going, I need you, and you to come and stand in front of me, or is it just like is it an observation on the day?
No, it's interactive. I would invite people to come up, because I think there's nothing worse than kind of sitting there thinking, God, I hope you don't pick me. It's like a stand-up comic, and you want to go to the bathroom, but you don't. So yeah, the stuff is very interactive. Dare I say, sort of Darren Brown-esque. I'm not a magician, but I would invite certain people on stage for some parts of the talk, not to humiliate them, but just to demonstrate certain points. And it's about having fun. So it's not a serious lecture where you can't ask questions and have a bit of a laugh as well.
Brilliant. It's not going to make people disappear, don't worry. So we will, just sort of, analyse. I think the word is looking for, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Analyse. It's coming up in a couple of weeks. It's happening down at the one call, and it's the Breakfast Network making it, of course. It's going to be a fantastic day. But obviously it's Christmas themed.
Sure.
So there's going to be lots of different things there as well. Do you know about that?
I know there's going to be stalls and various sort of different things happening. So it's not just me. Otherwise you get very bored. So there's lots of activities, lots of great people to meet. I'm really looking forward to coming along and lots of great people.
And it's going to be an early start. It's 7:30 start for you, isn't it?
It's a very early start, so I don't do mornings usually. So I'm going to get up super early.
Right, so you're going to concentrate on things.
Yeah, I'll get lots of coffee.
So that's happening on Thursday the 19th. It's down at the one call, but it's only a ticket-only event, isn't it?
It's a ticket-only event. I believe Eventbrite are handling the tickets. So if you just Google, obviously go onto Eventbrite and put the event in, you'll get it.
Yeah, so it's eventbrite.co.uk for your tickets. Get them in while you can, because a couple of weeks away they'll be selling like hotcakes. While they're there as well, they'll be raffling off hampers, there's Christmas stalls, and it's all in aid of the John Eastwood Hospice as well. So, right, I'm going to put you to the test now. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. If I gave you a truth and a lie, okay, would you be able to spot that?
I get this a lot, but generally
Yeah.
it's based on the consequence of you being discovered.
Right.
So really, what I'm looking for is not specifically body language. I'm looking for a shift in emotion. So that's kind of how it works in a way. So a little innocuous lie, like did I once steal Paul's sandwich out of the fridge? There's no real consequence to it. So it needs to be something that we wouldn't want anyone to know.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So, first statement. I dropped my trousers in front of the Queen once and didn't get arrested. Okay. Second statement. I used to own a Rolls Royce.
Okay.
So, could you
Is
tell?
the first one truthful?
The first one is truthful. Well done. Yes. I actually dropped my trousers in front of the Queen at the Royal International Horse Show many years ago. I had to fall off a stagecoach and my trousers ripped away. And I had to bow to the Queen and Prince Philip.
I'll tell you what your tell was. Basically, you swallowed before you said that.
Right.
And you'd not swallowed previous to any other statement. And then that's your baseline behaviour with your hands. But on the second statement, you went like that with your thumbs. So that was your kind of tell. So there's two tells in like a 3-second period.
That's brilliant. I was trying, folks. I really was.
And that wasn't a setup, was it?
No, it was not a setup. I just literally said that off at the top of my head. So if you want to see Darren in action, and he can come up with some great statements, because he will find you out. Honestly, he will find you out. The event is Thursday the 19th of December. Have a little look at eventbrite.co.uk for your tickets. It's happening down at Mansfield Town Football Club. The Human Lie Detector. Brilliant. What more can I say? Darren, thank you very much for coming.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me. Have it on.
Brilliant. Thank you. I'm nervous now. So nervous.